taking care about the design of the products. Okay, normally I do the sketches, okay, and I'm involved in the choice of the LED source, okay. So every time that we have to develop a new product, we check the different possibilities of LED source from the different companies, and due to the size and due to the lenses that are available for that kind of LED source, we decide how to grow up and how to create the products that we will do. I'm going to show you 3 presentations. I already know that I will bother you. So please fill your glasses of coffee and do what you want, and if you're tired, just get up your hand and tell me more stop, please. Okay? And I will be pleased to stop. The first presentation is about the products. Okay? Just Antonio already spoke about the products a bit, so we will review them. Then the second presentation is about how I normally work and which kind of information I need to know from you to proceed. And the third presentation is about some of the works I've done. Okay. Okay. These are the first family of LED bars. Already Antonio told you that 99% of all our products are full color. Full color means that the LED source has inside, so you can see this sign, that helps you to understand what I'm saying, as inside the red, the green, the blue, and the white. The white can be white or 6000 or amber, like 2700. Okay, so we have even that possibility to choose for a cold white or a warm white. Okay, and the only product which is with what we say the old technical lighting is the RGB amber. Okay, is the same body of all the other FOS, but has 48 LEDs. 12 are red, 12 are green, 12 are blue, and 12 are amber. And we decided to keep this kind of feature, even if as an old technology, because of the lenses that are available for this kind of LEDs. Because in the market, it's difficult to find for the full color family asymmetrical lenses. Okay, it's more easy to find asymmetric lenses for this kind of product. And later you will see a slide in which I will show you that there is a big wall that we had to light. Okay. Because there was a bank that has a closed facade, okay, he wanted with his own brand, and he wanted to light this wall. And the first idea for us was to use our powerful product, which is the brick. But in my mind, I already knew that for sure wall couldn't be the right choice, because the best choice is always to find something that can direct the light on the facade for at different steps, because this is the aim of the asymmetrical lens. Okay, keep always the lighting in a direction. Okay, on the contrary, if you use a normal symmetrical lens, the light will keep a part of the facade and then escape. Okay, so we will see that even if the brick is more powerful than the FOS GPA is the best choice in that case. Okay, so just go back. So everything is full color. This one is RGBA, and then we have just the white. The second area is about the dimension. Okay, so 100 means that is 1 meter, and 33 means that is 33 centimeter, and it is the smallest size that we can reach. Then we can have events 66 or 120, okay? But these are custom products, okay? And every one of them can have PSU on board, so like this one, you can see here, okay? This part of the bar, or we can place the PSU remote thanks to the dragnet, okay? For this one, there is no need to have the PSU remote, okay? Because really, in few occasions, we can use this for the lighting of something in the architectural market. Okay. The next slides will be like this, okay? These are the data of each product, okay? I built this presentation in order for you to use this, okay? So I will leave it to you, and I repeated for all of them all the data. The only thing that will change in the next slides will be this data, which is the lumen output, okay? But it's not the one that has the lumen output of the LEDs without the lens, because some companies say this is the the nominal, it's called nominal lumen output, okay? This is the real lumen output of the LED bar, okay? It's what really comes out from the body of the LED bar, not from the LED. So is, just to be clear, is less than the nominal output, okay? Because each kind of lens has an efficiency, which normally goes from 83 even to 95 if we are lucky, okay? Just to say something about all the LED bars, are all IP65. You can have it even IP20, we won't place some gaskets inside. The protection is IK09. The body is aluminum, the caps are in ABS, the weight, okay. And the finish is silver, black, and in case there are good quantities, we can even talk about make a new color, okay. So the operating temperature is this one. We made the test during these 2 weeks.
This is very new. We just modified this morning because I just got an email from the engineer with the new result of the result of the new testing that we have done for the temperature. So before it was minus 10 or minus 20 to 40 degrees. Now it's minus 30 to 40 degrees, which is very important, especially for countries like Canada. Okay.
Already a question. Okay.
Are you going to change this on your website?
Yes, we're going to do it straight away. I repeat, it's just an email that I got this morning.
No, of course.
What I can add is this. If the LED bar has a power supply on board, it's not that kind of temperature, but it's minus 20 to 40. Okay? If the power supply is remote, that is the right temperature. If it is on board, we have to go up to minus 20. Okay? So this is the full information.
Even if the unit stays on, always powered?
Yes, that's what the engineer said. So I want to trust him.
Okay.
And this is the number of connection. Okay, no, the number of fixtures that you can have for each kind of dragnet. Okay. This is an application. Okay. This is in Mexico. Okay. And as I told you, due to the fact that we have no asymmetrical lenses, we couldn't stay closer to the facility. Okay. We had to stay a little bit far and use a wide emission to cover all the facility. In this case, we use even the holographic filter. What's the holographic filter? The holographic filter is a shit like this, okay? It's flexible, okay? And we have different beam of them, okay? Different kind of emission that it can create. What is important is this. For example, we have 20 degrees, 40 degrees, 60 degrees, 75 or 45. What is really important to use them is that you have to use them with a narrow lens. On the contrary, it won't work. I mean, the efficiency go down, really. There is, once you place the 75 or 45, for example, on a 10 degrees lens, you won't have 85 or 55. This is not correct. You will have, because there is a mathematical calculation to do, later if you want I can explain it to you, but it is just 75, 77 or 46, okay? So you can keep the beam of the holographic filter as a reference, as a main reference. Don't do, as I told you, 85 or 45, because I have a 75 or 45 plus 10 degrees. No, this is wrong. This is the Focus 100 dynamic, okay, it's the same as the other one, but what changes is that here you have the control of each LED, okay? Each LED can be turned on or off independently by all the other and can have its own color. I chose these two photos to show it to you because these are vertical LED bars, okay? As you can see, someone are dim, someone are turned on at 100%, someone are completely turned off. This is the one that I told you before. Is 48 LEDs, so 16 for each module. And these are the lumen outputs. Normally these lumen outputs are taken at 500 mA. By the DriveNet you will see that you have the possibility to take them up to 700 mA. But this has to be done if we have to do something for a short period of time, okay? If you have an installation that will keep for a lot of years, okay, the maximum is 500. On the contrary, we will stress the LEDs, and for sure we will have problems, okay? This is an application that we have done that maybe you saw, okay? It's a castle close to our company. In this case, there were already products from SGM. We had to replace them, and they asked to do it better. Okay, so the distance from the yes, but it was just because of the fact that they couldn't place asymmetrical lens. They weren't at that moment. They had elliptical ones, but not asymmetrical. So the distance from the wall to the LED bar was just 1.5 meters, okay? And is the right distance to let the asymmetrical lens to work. It's perfect. And well, here are the big pillars, which are like, if I remember well, 70 meters. We have the old Delta, which is the brother of the brick.
So was that the large brick or the small brick you used on that?
This is bar.
Pardon me?
It's the FOS.
Okay.
Here is the FOS, yes, it's the light bar here. Meanwhile, here there is the brick. Okay, so for the light bar here, it's easy to reach. These are 12 meters. Okay, here are 70. Yes, and this emission is 10 por 60. So it's elliptical. This is the white one. These are all the optics, as you can see, are more than the optics that we could have for any other kind of emission, like the ones that, wait, I didn't show you. There's this one. For the full color, we had 10, 25, 40, and 6410. Here we have a lot of that. And we could add even more, because there are, I don't know, many hundreds of lenses available for this kind of lens, of LEDs. And this is the project that already showed to you, Antonio. We collaborated with studio, EF Studio, that was doing the cover of the two gates to enter in Casper factory. And they wanted to have a real warm light that could show this gold effect. So we had even to work with the number of white LED, 3000 Kelvin and 2700. So they are not all the same on the same on just the same module. We had like 8 2007 and just 4 3000. This is just a small test, just to let you understand, okay, and have as data. If you want to light a pillar, okay, we will use the narrow ones, or maybe the elliptical ones that we use here to light the facade, okay. Here we will, if we have to light an area, okay, we will use the wide lens. And here are the data. Here are luxes and here are candles, okay? It's just to, in case you, maybe some of your clients ask you something, okay? Maybe you can go on the presentation and as an idea of how many lux or candles you will have at a certain distance. In order to help you, each one of these square that you see is 1 meter per 1 meter.
Just a second before going ahead. Let's switch on the products. What do you think?
Okay.
Nick,
Sure, yeah.
just to show
The
your
photo,
people.
Okay, so,
This is the power, and this is the full color, the normal full color. This one, if you wanna use this one for a standard, I mean a lighting project that takes one that should be which is a fixed lighting project. I mean that stays for I don't know how many years. It's better always to choose this one because here on the same size we have one LED more for each channel, for each module. So this means that the height is going up, okay, and for sure we are stressing all of them. Okay, this is for small installation in terms of period. Okay, this can last easily. Okay, 1 year, but not 5 years. Okay. And well, you can have all the colors that you need. Okay, this is the smaller one, which is that one, is the free line. Can be full color or white. Okay. These are the models which are available. Okay. Normally, we don't use a lot of the white ones, so we decided to keep as a standard the 60 centimeter, okay? And if you need, obviously, we will create even the 90 and the 30, which are already on the catalog. Okay, here due to the fact that the size of the LED bar is really small, okay? We don't have the USB on board, but just remote. Here are the working temperature, the operating temperature is always the same for all the products, as I told you before. Here are all the data, so it's always aluminum, okay? IK09. These are this is the weight, and the finish is like I told you before. Standard is silver. We can have it black or any color. Okay. These are the lumen output taken at 700 mA. Okay, this time, because even if it's small, the number of LEDs give us the possibility to take it 700 mA with no problem. Okay, and these are the quantities that you can drive for each driver. Okay, this is an application. Maybe you are wondering where we place the free line in this application, and the free line are here. Okay, so there is I asked to the architect to create an L in order to hide the free line in the small part of the L and light the wall from the top to the bottom. Okay, I didn't want it to have a very strong effect. I wanted just to underline the first meters, because I had even fixture on the floor, but we will see this project later. And this is the free line 60 wide. Okay, even in this case, we have a lot of optics, but we can't mount an asymmetrical lens on this size of LED bar, because inside there is not enough space. Okay, so just symmetrical and elliptical. The same thing that I have done for the FOSS, I did it for the free lines, so you have reference. I kept the same height, so you can make a check on the differences. I just low down here the height, because there's no meaning to take it at 10 meters, because it is not so powerful. As you can see, the resource is not the same. I mean, the resource for this one is different by the other. You can see it by the kind of lenses that is mounted on. That one is smaller, that one is bigger. This one has a worse color mixing than this. If we keep it close to the wall, you will see it. This one is almost perfect. That one, you will see some difference, but this is normal once you have a kind of lens like this. There is the brick, which is our more powerful product. Okay, is
I would say also more versatile product.
Yes, even
in this moment.
Is divided in two families. Okay, the normal brick has the power supply inside, and is on this side. Okay, and while on this side you have the touch panel, by which you can control it and dim it straight on. Then there is the brother, which is the one with the power supply remote. It means that on one side you won't have anything, okay, because the power supply is remote.
So basically this is a hybrid product which you can use entertainment and architectural. In the case of architectural, most of the people are using the brick head, which is with the power supply remote. And they have also the treatment of anti-corrosion, tropicalized treatment.
You will see another difference for the brick head. You won't see this kind of bracket, is a different one, okay, which is more versatile for architectural applications. Here we have 24 or just 12 LEDs, because this one is just the half of this one. Okay, this is the lumen output that we can reach, and this is the power consumption. Always minus 30, 40. The protection is always the same. The finishing is standard black, but you can have it silver or white. This is an application, okay? This is quite big, and we had to keep all the fixture far in order to light it up, so the brick was the right one. Even in this case, we have well, this is a water tank, how to call it? Well, the brick was the best product for that application. This is the test that I've done, and here you can see all the luxes. This is the data about the distance. Okay, so we can go on, and we will have still a bit of light. Take care that here we use the medium. Okay. But we made the test even with the ultra narrow, okay, which is just 8 degrees, and so we can reach even 120 meters, having at least 10 lux at 120 meters. Here is the application which I was speaking to you before. This is the easy representation of the facade, of a wall facade, of a facade. In this case, we have the false RGB, or RGBA, with the asymmetrical emission. Even this one is a symmetrical emission, but the beam is closer than this one, which is wider. And here are the bricks. Take care that this one, the bricks is more than double of the lumen output of this one. But as you can see, here I have still light. Here at the same level, the light is disappearing. So even in this case, I have even a big contrast between the area which is lighted and the area which is not lighted. Okay, so finally, they choose this one.
Sorry, the brick, since it was 4 color in one chip, you cannot put an asymmetrical lens.
No, because the asymmetrical lenses available for this kind of LEDs are first quite big, so we should decrease the number of the LEDs. And this means that you need to have a new metal pad.
Okay.
Create a new metal pad is a lot of money, really.
But 20 by 27, that's like.
Is the beam emission 20 per 37?
Okay.
Okay, is elliptical.
No, okay, it's not asymmetrical.
No, it's not asymmetrical. No. Normally, sometimes even companies make confusion about what is asymmetrical and what is elliptical. Elliptical is this kind of emission, okay? So it's not 20 per 20, which is symmetrical. Elliptical is this one, and asymmetrical means that if you cut it, they are not symmetric, okay? So there is an area in which the light goes more than the other one.
Okay.
Mauro, can you show also the lenses, how you can put on the front? Just the people that can understand how easy it is.
No.
Anyway, these are the filters for the even for the bricks. We can place, if we have an architectural project, we will place them inside, okay? But if you have to go on the side and make some tests, we will have here a frame, a second frame, and you can do like this, clip it on, and easily change them and place another. So this is important once you go to the client, and you can easily change the beam emission and find the best one in short moments. Okay.
In your case of installation, anyway,
We will place them inside.
we can put it inside, or we can even change the optical group. I mean, in the projects, you will ask us which kind of a lens would like, and we will put it inside already before shipping. But just in case you want to change anything, you have this very easy filter to put on front of the product. without removing any screws or any modification inside the product, which can lose also the IP65.
We have done like this for this. I mean, once you are in front of the client, you can go there with many of them and just spend time in connecting them. So we decided, okay, we will give them filters. So in the box that you will receive, you will have already 3 different filters. So you can mount them easily and dismount them.